So, hey, folks, this is Bob Ferguson, and I have with me my inimitable wing woman, Kristin Heneghan. Kristin is my virtual assistant in my Shackley world, and she also went through positive intelligence with me. And we were chatting along. She said, you know what? This is the one program that's made the biggest difference for me. So I said, hey, let's record something and help people understand what's in it for them. So tell us about your experience.
Well, the thing that I've noticed through this particular, I guess you'd want to call it a self-improvement program, and I've been through a few, is that it was practical and simple, which was critical because if things are too complicated, my brain's like, nope, we're not,
All
we're
right.
not attempting this. Too many steps. And it was really just came down to that, the practicality of it. And the other thing that I really enjoyed about it was it felt very grounded and achievable in what I would consider to be our modern day society, right? It's not super practical for us to go and meditate on a mountain for 30 days, right? We need to figure out ways that we can incorporate this into our everyday busy life. And it was really nice and simple, just being able to schedule 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, a couple minutes in between calls to recenter. And having the app with the tracking, which is critical for
Yeah.
anybody who likes gamification and those
And
little
you're a
rewards,
serious gamer, right? So,
serious gamers. So, trophies and all that, they don't mean anything, but they mean a lot.
uh,
Um, Being able to see that happen and watch my score go up was a huge, huge encouragement. And then, of course, the way Shirzad has put it together, again, making it practical and just helping you recenter your brain with physical touch or listening, just using your senses, it was incredibly transformative.
it's great. So let's dig a little bit deeper before we say goodbye to everyone. You say incredibly transformative. You're a sharp younger person who's got a lot going for you. And, you're doing pretty well before. One of the happier people that I know. So tell us what specific key result, what was before you did it and now what's happening?
So before, I know I can put on a pretty good face of positivity and happiness. However, behind closed doors, it can be a very different situation. Um, and so one thing that I found it helped was in my immediate, like in the family unit relationships. It gets a little tense at home, you know how that goes, and being able to have these techniques to kind of bring me back down when I get really elevated emotionally in tough conversations or just stressful situations and being overwhelmed with a lot of things made a big difference in how I interact with my spouse, with my kids. There's more understanding. And even they notice, they're like, Mom, you're not as, you don't fly off the handle as quickly as you used to. And you've been a lot more fun and pleasant. And even my husband said, having these tougher conversations has been significantly easier because you don't have one riling up and then it riles up the other person. And then it just keeps escalating until it turns into a big blown up mess. So I've noticed that. And then just in me personally, my confidence in who I am, my self-esteem, um, the confidence in what I'm able to do has leveled up huge, which has helped me in work with what I do with you and what I do with my other jobs. So it's been really good.
Well, fantastic. Well, folks, there you have it. The results are there. I can certainly validate similar kinds of things happen to me. So, Kristin, thanks for sharing with us.
Thank you, Bob.